Shall we start, sir? Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Jayardhan from CSIT. Today we are going to have a debate on topic called skills versus academics. The reason behind selection of this topic is today most of us were suffering from the either marks or the skills which which one will decide our life. And this today we are going to prove the actual reason behind it, and the main reason behind this debate is to grasp the attention of this audience.
Hello everyone, I'm L. Devendra. Today I'm going to support academics. Academics provide best foundation learning in theoretical learning.
But academics can't provide the knowledge and wisdom that we require.
But society recognizes only the marks.
Marks, what we do with your marks? The marks is a blank sheet which represents only your talent, but your actual gaining of the subject will be represented by the skill.
But marks are the first preference for any industries or any kind of
I too
jobs.
have many marks. I can easily copy in others' books and I can get marks. But if there are no marks and if there is a test for skills, what do you do?
But they don't know now why we are copied or.
Either if there are nobody in the exam hall or somewhere where the test will be conducted, then your skill will be proved, right?
How to use academy?
We have specific recognition in the society, and degrees are very recognized and valued.
Oh, how it is useful?
We have an universal benchmarks for the knowledge.
But we have skill. You have everything, anything.
We have
Then
we have recognized in the society. We have a specific recognition in the society.
present generation we don't have. We have skills. We have anyway. Then why marks?
But with marks,
Academic purpose.
we can
Can you give one example of academic marks? Can you give one example of academic marks?
Yeah, academics are basic learning stage for everyone. Without academics, uh, academics are basic learning stage for everyone. Without academics, we cannot gain knowledge from the skills. Um, cannot fulfillment and completed gain knowledge
But
without knowledge.
actually, the skills means the actual meaning of the knowledge, and knowledge refers the skills. I think so. He said that marks are only a sheet which represents the first presence of our mind. And what are the examinations? You have right.
Academics provides theoretical fundamental foundation.
Academics lead to develop a mindset of research oriented mindset.
But these researchers should have, before participating in any kind of research, you must have the skill, right?
But still it develops critical thinking.
Yes, the way of your critical thinking is known as skill. No, you are saying that fundamentals or academics will represent only your marks. That
If you want to have skill, definitely you should have a theoretical knowledge. But skill does not provide theoretical knowledge that academics provided.
academics, if you coming to the point of skill or whatever you say, that theoretical knowledge, first of all, we must have the skill to know the what are you going to learn and what is the use of the topics that you are going to learn.
But it can't develop critical thinking.
Critical thinking, in the sense, it is also a skill, right?
But skill does not provide limited depth. Means it provides only the up to the mark. But whereas academics provide,
Who said skills is up to a mark? It is your wish and it is your capacity of learning it, and depends on your memory, it will be raising.
No, it's provide limited depth because if you are focusing on one thing, it will be only your goal. But if you focus on academics, there are many subjects, many things.
Yes, academics are only the marks. Academics only represents the marks, but skill represents the subject or the grip that you are having according to the particular subject.
But still, companies recruit who have more academic score than skills.
No,
It is like a recognition barrier
your
for us.
academics will take up to the interview, but at last round of the interview, according to your skills, they will select, right.
There are many cases where the persons
Skills alone may lack conceptual understanding that academics provide.
Skills is more important in our generation. Skills helps many important situations to handle the life,
Academics are the base for the skills.
but skills is more important academic marks.
You know what is the importance of skills?
do you know what is the importance of academics?
I know, but skills are more important than academics. Why? Because improving our confidence in, and so and so.
Okay.
Okay, Devendra, as you said that marks, your academics will represent the talent or whatever the hard work till you done in your practice. But I will say that skill is only important. You can't survive whether if you go outside, you can't survive with your marks, right. Only your skill will be shown out. If you don't have any particular or peer job, your skill will be open. I do have some examples.
If you ask me, I would definitely say balance is the key. If you balance both, you can have a successful career.
Yes, I think that is also a point, and depending upon the character and the way of mindset, it will be it will be continued.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chandrika. I'm from Team 1. Here is a friendly debate on personal transport versus public transport. Here, me and my team are supported personal transport.
And I and my team are supporting private transportation. We have chosen this topic as transportation is essential for everyone.
Let's start with the team 2.
So, less road rage and more greenage. What do you say? By preferring public transportation. So, I would prefer to stay in a less dense carbon emission city than living in a dense carbon emission place.
Okay, according to the place where we live, we choose the transport facilities. But what about the rural areas? I mean, not all public transport are supposed to be reach at rural areas and those roads areas, etc.
So in rural areas, there are more number of public transport, I believe, because there are more number of three-wheelers. They also come into public transportation.
Okay, then, but some people are not supposed to be considered in public transport because there is much humidity, crowd, and not very supposed to be rich in social life. What about
Yeah,
that?
that's
Those
because
people.
of the personal transportation. It's actually because there are more number of cars and more number of vehicles as per your terms. So by taking an public transport, we can actually reduce the cars by 50% in one single bus.
Okay, then if as per the timetable of the workers or any other offices, there will be bunds, public holidays, and etc. Like election days, there will be feeling difficulty to reach their works at time.
Not only that day, except for the buns day, we work daily because lots of the workers and the school people or less income people work on the public sector buses or public vehicles like trains. They carry out because they have the less cost to travel a more efficient way to reach in time. What do you say about that?
But in rural areas, it is not efficient in public transportation.
What do you mean by that? What are the rural
In
areas?
rural areas, there is no public transportation.
Yeah, we are trying a lot to increase the public transport to reach as well as the people reach them. What do you say about that?
But private transportation make time efficiency.
Okay, you're telling about time efficiency. A public bus can take a 50 cars at a time and at a less cost. And in the time, what about we have less pollution for that?
In charger vehicles, there is no pollution.
Okay, we too have a public vehicles have the electrical
In
one.
public transportation, there is no charger vehicles.
Yeah, they're
In public transport, there are also EV buses.
Yes. Okay, then, but according to Loknath, he was saying that there is a more pollution on the personal vehicles too. But according to today generation, from past 2 3 years, we are observed that a lot of solar vehicles and charger vehicles too. That we are reduced it, and mostly as per health conscious people use bicycles too for lesser near and places.
For going for long distances, you don't prefer a bicycle, no? You prefer going in a two-wheeler or a three-wheeler.
Yeah, of course. So what's the problem?
So by choosing two-wheelers and three-wheelers, we'll have so much of conjunction in the traffic. So by taking a public transport, there'll be less conjunction.
Yeah, there must be most there must be most space occupied by the like public transport like vehicles like buses.
But in the cities there is a less parking spaces and there is a more cost for private vehicles for tax.
If we buy a private vehicle, we need to, in every house we have separate parking areas, so no need to worry about the parking
In
places.
house everyone has a parking area, but when we go the outside there is a more cost for parking for your private vehicles.
We can pay money to that to enjoy our comforts.
The better than public transport is better than private transport because there is
But we cannot enjoy with public transport whenever we want to go for something. We can't call them, right? So we can use our
public
private.
transport is available for normal people. The cost and the maintenance and the fuel.
We can, for enjoyment, we can do everything, right?
Public transport better than the private transport. Please advantages of private transport. Advantages of private transport.
When it comes to time efficiency, personal transportation is way more better than public transportation. People feel more safer in their own cars, bikes, and own transportation.
Okay, disadvantages of public transport, private transport. Uses of private transport.
Hmm?
Uses of private transport.
What were you telling?
Nothing. There must.
By
There are many. There is much less safety. I believe there must less safety while traveling in a public transport, like pickpocketers, women abuse, and there is no place for people sit. Sometimes they have less time, less space to sit also.
you can have there are n number of buses available, and I think the you're saying about pickpocketings and those all, that's actually in the people's mind, not in public transportation.
Why not? There, if we travel in our personal transport, there no nothing but
You think that in personal transportation there are no uh, what accidents and things?
accidents are happen in both transport. That is
Yeah,
not a point.
compared to this, in personal only we have more number of accidents occurring.
Actually, according to personal vehicles accidents, there must be vehicles involved in both personal vehicles and public vehicles too. There is no record at it.
There is a record at it. You have to please look into it.
I mean, not much.
So, yes. So by having taking sustainability and availability, we can choose public transportation.
Based on the work timetable and other reasons, we choose privacy and safety. We choose personal transport.
By balancing these both, we can have vibrant. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Harish Kumar from CSIT, and today our team consists of Ashish and Anita. And today our debate topic on private versus public schooling, and we choose public schooling because we know that education is very important essential thing in this present society. So on debating on this, we will get a conclude, and we will know that which is best. So that's why we choose private education, because it is more effective, I think.
Hello, good evening, everybody. I am this Sandeep. We are going now debate on the public school versus private school. My team selected the private school because now all are private school, because everyone having that doubt which is the best, private school or public school. My team is going to talk on the private school. So one minute. So 1 minute. So please stop.
Hello everyone, my name is Harish Kumar from CSIT first year, and today our debate topic on urban versus rural life. Our team members are Ashish and Anita, and we are debating on urban life. We choose this topic because every individual has his own style. We just want to know that which lifestyle is best we want to live in. So we will fight further on the topic urban life.
I am this Sandeep. Today, we're having a debate on the topic rural life versus urban life. My team and going to on the topic rural life. Rural life is very important. Let's start the debate.
As we know that urban life provides many opportunities like schooling, and there are many technological opportunities. If a student coming from the urban city, they have many opportunities where he exposed to many things, like he will go to the college, they will treat him like good things, and when he go to the some job application, he will have preference. And with urban life, a person can know the better world, the news, that's what going on, that's what's trending in there, and he will choose the path himself and go and want to excel in life. I think that roller don't provide that, provide in that matter. What do you say?
Rural life is also having all the things. Now the government also taking the responsibility of the rural areas. They're providing the schooling and all the facilities there and faculties. What about your rural, urban?
The rural life is so good, why are so many people that are shifting from rural to urban and want to live in there? We can see that many people.
In urban life, you get a better opportunities, and everything is available to network, and interacting with people is important to our life. So urban is the best according to me. What's your point?
In rural life, there are in rural life we don't have so many facilities. That's why we want to try to educate everyone. In rural life, we have free pollution free air, and we have fresh air, and we can sit beside and talk them, and what are our problems, and we say them, and we go to for studies. For urban, we know how to behave with other people, and how to know.
Okay, that's all right. What about hospitals? We have got many hospitals in our surroundings. What about you?
What is
In villages there are so many people to take care about medicines, and there is a medical
hospital.
As my team member is asking that as my team member is asking that in urban villages many hospital contains different technologies, they use advanced technologies in their hospitals which help the patients in a way. But when come to rural, many people also went for villages in searching for operations. They have no guidance in there, that's why they go to the cities. So if we come to this point that urban has so much technology in coming to the point of hospitaling.
Can you repeat it? What you said?
I'm saying that urban cities contains very good hospitalization situations where they use advanced technologies in helping the patients.
Yes, you said the urban villages hospitals have equipment, good equipment, but many years from that equipment they did not treat humans properly. Next, they sell organs to other countries with that highly equipment. They are selling the organs. They are transporting that organs illegally to other countries. So what what you said that about?
If we go in that point that hospitals, if you that villages have no private security, that if the urban at least provide some securities where these things will not happen, but in these villages they
There
will.
is no security in the urban hospitals.
How do you say that security that is present in village?
There are no hospitals. There are no hospitals, but in urban they are transporting that organs illegally, and making mistakes with the operations.
How can you say these operations that are not in the village that
When they are doing the surgery, they are keeping the scissors in their stomach, their mind. What do you said that about?
It's not it's generally happening in the rural villages.
You said
The available in hospitals in emergency situations also we should they important to so once is the available hospitals, markets, and everything.
you did not answer my point. Urban hospital have highly equipment treatment, but what There is no answer to my question. What are the precautions you have taken when there are transporting the organs and killing the persons with doing wrong operations?
It's not about it's not about us. It's about they have to do it. They can't do it.
Huh?
Ask the question.
You said in urban in urban hospitals there are the highly equipment, but they are not treating the people in a good way. They are transporting.
In rural areas, they having Ayurvedic, and also the government is providing the hospitals and increasing that. What about the urban? And also the rural also developing. And in rural, we having the good relationships with the family members and emotions, and there is the agriculture fields. There in urban area there is no agriculture fields, only the buildings, and there is a pollution of the agriculture environment also.
You're saying that urban contains many pollution, but in these recent times, the villages also contaminated with so many industries that coming in that place, and urbans are maybe trying their best way to utilize this waste into something like they are recycling this waste into some plastic products, and they are recycling again and again. So they're recycling again and again. So I'm saying that urban is just trying to their best way to not to do the much pollution.
Not trying best way. You are you are dumping your dusters in rural areas, and you are damaging the rural areas, and you.
Yes, as the urban waste is also going into the rivers, that is also present in. So from this discussion, from this on debate topic, our teams exchanged very fruitful words, and we learned so much things on this. I am saying that we both are winners in this debate, and thank you all.
By this debate, you can understand the what the mindsets of the people they can live in their places. It's maybe rural or urban area.
So, hello everyone, my name is Kumar and it's my team. We are going to say a few lines about organic farming, and the opponents are supporting inorganic farming. So how can you say that inorganic farming is better than organic farming and support it?
and diseases. And we can increase our yielding crop yield.
Yes, you can say that it's yielding, but it's not good for health. Some can be harmful for crops and for the soil. But in for organic farming, it is for both good for health and for plants and the soil. We can support organic farming more than inorganic farming.
As so many people argue that and the social erosion and social degradation. But by adopting the sustainable practices, we can easily by adopting sustainable practices, we can easily avoid the chemical use by using. How can we avoid chemical uses by using pesticides? Pesticide mean chemical. Before your question, can I ask you one question? Yeah, sure. Okay, can you tell me, is it possible to sell all the people by organic farming? Yes, of course, because in the past few years, our grandfathers and forefathers practice organic farming, and they tried to, and they gave a good product also. We can use a natural manures for this by using animal dung and so on. And by using pesticides, as we are polluting sand, soil, water, and air also. By using pesticides, we are polluting the nature. What are you going to say about this? Not yet. Nowadays, by using chemicals, many of them are falling ill, and it leads to dangerous diseases also. The lifespan of a man is getting decreased by day. Okay, you're telling it depends on the fertilizers, but also
Organic farming Organic farming is initiated as an answer to the environmental sufferings caused by these uses of chemical pesticides and synthetic pesticides. Organic farming is the best way. Do you agree with this? But there are so many disadvantages due to this inorganic farming. So the nutrients imbalance, reduction in the soil organic matter, so many disadvantages are there. How can you say that inorganic farming is useful? Though the cost is less, but people always choose the healthiest one.
By using inorganic farming, we may cause more health issues. How will you support it? By using inorganic farming, we may cause more health issues. How will you support it?
Yes, by adopting the sustainable practice. By adopting the sustainable practice, we can easily control the chemical use. And I already, Namrata already arguing about.
So your team is supporting inorganic farming, but due to the pesticides and fertilizers, the soil is getting poisoned. It is harmful for the crops for not going for a yearly crop. But using more amount of fertilizers, the farmers can't get the yield for a yearly crop, and the next year's crop is will be spoiled for the farmers.
How will you support your inorganic farming? It may spoil soil also.
I think it doesn't spoil soil because of using
Take it seriously. Make it sense. I did not stop like this. Ask you after that. Sir, I'm scared.
In my perspective, inorganic farming, inorganic farming is better because its cost is also not more expensive than organic farming, and organic farming, organic vegetables can easily spoils very fast, and it also helps to reduce the poverty in our India,
Yeah.
especially in developing countries. We have to reduce our poverty.
Even even though we are thus vegetables spoil easily, but it may give more health to us. By using inorganic farming, the vegetables may the vegetables by using inorganic farming, we may get more health issues. It may cost more for tablets also. What is your answer?
In my perspective, that is inorganic. In my perspective, inorganic farming is not a best option. Is organic farming
Just now you are accepting that inorganic farming is not a best option.
Before I ask you one question.
Yeah, ask me once again. Can you ask me the question?
Is it possible by organic farming?
Yes, of course, because many years back they practiced that. Why won't you accept? We have to inculcate and practice that. We have to practice that and inculcate that in our users.
Because the production is very low. In organic
By using natural manures, we can increase those production also.
in inorganic farming also we can increase our production.
But our health is getting disturbed, and we are paying.
By using sustainable practice, we can.
It is not at all a sustainable practice because we are polluting soil, air, and water. How it can be a sustainable practice?
In this economy, we have to reduce our poverty, right? So we have to adopt
We can reduce our poverty by practicing organic farming also.
organic farming also.
Yes. Health is more important than anything else.
You are saying that organic is better than inorganic is better than organic, but it helps both farmers by using organic methods. we can yield more crop, and by using inorganic methods the crops get spoiled. It will spoil the health of the childs and the parents. How can you say that by using inorganic methods the food spoils the health of family, and by using organic methods it can give more health? Yes, you can say that you're not using much chemicals, but the industry uses it and you don't know how much amount it uses it. Conclude చేసి normal చెప్పి. Okay. By taking this into consideration, both organic and inorganic farming helps farmers, but it is helpful for to help farmers. By this, we are ending this session. Thanking you, everyone.